Right, guys, a quick one. So it's been confirmed that Abossey Okai, where they sell the spare parts dealers, are currently protesting. It started 8:30 a.m. this morning. So what they are speaking against is the retail businesses. So the GIPC law is against foreigners that do retail businesses there, that sell their spare parts there. And it's been confirmed that most of these people are Nigerians. So they are already packing out, like literally. Ghana has woken up. Like, these guys are not joking when they said Nigeria must go. A lot of people are tagging this to Nigeria must go trend that happened on Saturday, that it instigated the whole thing. Let's quickly take it down to reactions of people. Even some Nigerians doing business, they're already saying, crying out that this is highly unfair. This incident took place sometime in 2021. It is repeating itself again. Let's watch these videos.
My people, everywhere, good, who say, man, no day, man, today. Ghana, 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 what's it, what's it, what's it, what's it, what's it, what's it, yeah, 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 Ghana, say, Ghana, say, aye, you cry.
What was it,
Right. Breaking news. Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association are to enforce, listen carefully, are to enforce GIPC law tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I am just coming from there. Are to enforce GIPC law tomorrow on foreign traders. So, if you know you are a foreigner, if you know you are a foreigner and you are doing retail at Abossey Okai, whether you are Nigerian or whether you are Nigerian or whether you are Nigerian or
what was it,
you will lock your shop. You cry. Since you people, they thought it, swagger. Tomorrow, you will cry. They will lock your shop. Nothing anybody should do. Tomorrow, I said, as a young president, I am here. I am going to Abossey Okai. So,
what was it,
at 8 o'clock a.m., exercise go start. So yes, since you people say we are mumu, nothing we feel do. We go show you say we go do something. Yes, this is next president, and I'll continue to be next president. You people, you will cry. Say that social media they do talk.
what was it,
Cry. Yes. Power to the ash.
what was it,
Right. They will lock your shop tomorrow. 8 o'clock. Monday. Sharp. The bricks.
Hey guys, I did a video yesterday that Abossey Okai spare parts dealers threatened to close the shops of foreigners in that market. And their targets are Nigerians, our Igbo brothers. The reason is that they are selling more than them. They are claiming the Igbo guys have taken all their customers. And I told you guys the reason. It's because a Ghanaian will buy 100 cedis and want to sell 400. But an Igbo guy will buy 100 cedis and sell for 120, 130. Like papa business, you know, it don't sell, it don't go market again, you know. And most of you said it's a lie. But listen, I want you to watch this video of how your fellow Ghanaian was lamenting of this your attitude. Just watch this video.
Now, this is the case. If now our Nigerian brothers decide to bring the prices low to help we where we they buy, where we feel so comfortable to buy more from them, then these same greedy trader spare parts dealers in Ghana will rise up and they will start fighting these Nigerians when we know that they are being enemies of the state. You can actually sell and make a daily bread, but they want to have a daily bakery out of every sales they do. Why should it be so?
Hope you hear him.
Let's get right into it, shall we? And the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association is set to embark on an exercise to enforce strict compliance with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC Act 2013 Act 865, specifically Section 27.1, starting Monday, September 8, 2025. Now, this move aims to ensure that foreign nationals do not engage in petty trading in key business hubs like Abossey Okai, as stipulated by the law. The association, in a statement, argues that successive governments have failed to enforce the act, resulting in unfair competition that undermines the livelihoods of Ghanaian traders and weakens local entrepreneurship. They believe it's time to uphold the law and protect local enterprises from unlawful competition. Well, key points of contention, we're looking at unfair competition, lack of enforcement and protection of the local enterprise. The Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, they emphasize that their action is not against foreign investment in Ghana, but rather to ensure compliance with the country's laws regulating trade and commerce. And they call on all stakeholders, including state institutions, to support this exercise. In recent years, the association has been vocal about issues affecting their businesses, including price hikes and the impact of currency fluctuations on their operations. Well, let's show you this. What the law says to protect Ghanaians performing these businesses from foreign influx. We'll see that on our screens right away. We're talking about GIPC Act 2013, Act 865, and we're looking at Section 27. This is what has been dedicated to activities reserved for Ghanaians and Ghanaian-owned enterprises. A person who is not a citizen or an enterprise which is not wholly owned by citizens shall not invest or participate in A, the sale of goods or provisions of services in a market, petty trading or hawking, or selling of goods in any stall at any place. There's also the understanding that comes with, I'm talking about the B, which is also dealing with some of these concerns that these spare parts traders, spare parts dealers at Abossey Okai have. If we're paying attention to what Section 27 of Act 2013 says, B says that the operation of taxi or car hire services in an enterprise that has a fleet of less than 25 vehicles. That's an eye-opener. I bet you didn't know this. There's also C, the operation of a beauty salon or a barber shop. We see them around, but there's a regulation to protect how foreigners involve themselves in this kind of business. And D talks about the printing of recharge scratch cards for the use of subscribers of telecommunications. And E talks about the production of exercise books and other basic stationery, the retail of furnished or finished pharmaceutical products, the production, supply, and retail of sachet water. And H talks about all aspects of pool, betting, business, and lotteries, except the football pool. So, Section 27.1, I'm talking about the GIPC Act 2013, stipulates and explains exactly what needs to be done to protect Ghanaian businesses from having their businesses taken over by foreign nationals. Let's go on Zoom right now and speak to the Director of Communications at the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association. His name is Techiado. Techi, good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time with us on the program. First, tell us, how widespread is this problem of foreign infiltration in your business?
Good evening to your viewers. You just read the act. It's very clear, very, very clear. Now, the influx of these foreigners are taking over Abossey Okai spare parts industry, and especially the automotive industry in Ghana. And Abossey Okai, for instance, now we have more than 200 to 300 shops which belong to these foreign nationals, and we cannot. And some of them are using containers, kiosks, this kind of thing. The lot is don't do retailing, just do supply. But the same people will do supply to you at the same time, do retailing at the same time. Do you understand? Even though some of these foreign nationals have been in the market for 30 years, 25 years, 20 years, we know, and we see we are with our friends, we are cool with them. But the way the influx are getting higher in this market, if we don't act straightly, tomorrow it will create another problem. That's the reason why we are saying that we are not going to enforce the law, but we are going to act on the law. The law, we are going to act on it. So honorably, we told them yesterday, honorably, they need to close down their shops honorably. If they refuse to comply with what we are saying, then we apply the law. Enforcement will happen when we go to court for injunction, and we consult the Ghana Police Service at the same time. But tomorrow is going to be very peaceful exercise, and they are willing to comply with the situation. And we know tomorrow is 3 days exercise, Monday to Wednesday. I know definitely by Wednesday we'll get the good results. If we don't take care, we are going to lose our market.
Right. Actually, this problem did not start out of the blue, and you mentioned that there are so far over 200 shops there. They didn't just come up one day. It was something that began gradually. What has been the intervention of your leadership to not for us to get to this area, this point?
You see, this policy has been registered from 1994 up to today. I will not blame some of the old executives. I blame all of us. All of us, we are all victims. You see, the law is as a national, Ghanaian national, don't front for these foreigners. Some of the Ghanaians have been fronting for these foreign nationals. That's the challenge we are facing in this country now. That's the reason why the government is unable to fight this kind of thing, because the same Ghanaians are fronting for these foreigners. Do you understand? So now we need to just apply the law, the policy, the act, so that if you're a Ghanaian and you are behind what is happening, fronting for these foreign nationals, the law will deal with you. At least you'll be, because the law will deal with you. Because we are not ready to compromise with anybody. What we are ready yet to fight for what belongs to us, to protect our this petty trading, because now we don't have anywhere to go. Only right. To come out. Do you understand? So our problem is not the leaders, but the people of Ghana, the citizens, they are fighting for this foreign nationals.
Tashi,
we are reaching a lot of shops in Abossey Okai because we don't have money to renew it. These foreign nationals are taking over Abossey Okai.
So, if you know, Techado, tell us about the ratio of foreign nationals operating in Abossey Okai to that of Ghanaians. Let's see the numbers if you have them.
Oh, probably Ghanaians, probably the foreign nationals, let me be honest with you, at least for 500 to 600,000.
So that has to do with the foreign nationals between 500.
Foreign nationals.
How about Ghanaian operators?
Abossey Okai, we made up of 45,000 to 50,000 members across Abossey Okai.
Right.
But mind you, but the stores are not other men, but the Abossey Okai is overpopulated. Do you understand? Yes. But so as a foreigner, and you are holding a store like maybe 200 to 10 shops. But imagine what is going to happen next year or next 2 years. That's the reason why we need to act on the law. We are acting on the policy, not to enforce the law.
Thank you so much. Tatiana is the Communication Director of the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, speaking with us there.
In case you don't know what is Abossey Okai, Abossey Okai is a popular spare parts market located in Accra, Ghana. And these foreigners that they are talking about, the foreign retail shops, they are Nigerians, our Igbo brothers, you understand. They are planning to shut down their shops. Why? According to them, they claim, say, the Nigerian spare parts sellers, they sell past them. Say Nigerian spare parts sellers for the markets don't collect all their customers finish. But allow you, Nigerian spare parts sellers not collect their customers. The thing is this. When the Ghanaians spare parts sellers for that market, when they buy goods 100 cedis, they won't sell the goods 400 cedis. But the Nigerian spare parts seller for that market, when they buy goods 100 cedis, they go easily sell the goods 120, 130, make the market for they go fast. But those Ghanaian spare parts sellers for that market, they don't get this business IQ. They won't make times 400% for one product, for one goods where they buy. Waiting. Why you go buy market 100 cedis, one seller 400? Waiting. Now, our Igbo brothers, they go buy 100, sell 120, sell 130. Even Ghanaians self, they don't talk about this thing before. Say why their own people, they behave like this. Now, because of PPI, now they won't sack the Nigerians come up for the markets. Please, just copy this business strategy from these Nigeria guys. You go to say, you cannot make all your own profit from one particular item. Now, no, not because they do markets. Learn from the Igbo guys. Learn from them.
Ma buying anyone who can be whom say, if we are ne ekusi juada, wana onya Ghana for amonone for. Na wo ye buja adwuma ne titiriw otonton spare parts ene ne amane mo Abossey Okai no sempinifo anhwe antu won so sam wo nje se adwuma no ene omo a omo de mra ne be hye wonsem o metutu obi a onye Ghana ni bia ne store e wa Abossey Okai buja adwuma no wo ye bie no wo be yi omo e de free system no mu penyina wo kasa ye e de ma ye kwani wo wura tachi ado ne kasa mi na wo tire mu se etietia Ghana mamra so Ghana Investment Promotion Act 865 so wonya Ghana ni a bodwa adwuma no odu hu behiem etietia Ghana mamra so so you foreigner Obeba na obeba bie o store ne kese pa na Ghana fo na obefa ne ba ko bienu ne miensa na omakwa akoton na wo na wo ye foreigner na sa wo ba na wo so ba beto no ba ko bienu ne miensa enye sa na mamra ne tie obu mra no so empenifo chem se Ghana empenifo ni so mate na ho ye nhwe ha ma ne ogbo dwedwedi bia ho do ko ba bia amononefo na chese adwuma na omaje omo ya Ghana fo nya adwuma ni bi nye ene delivery service obe wo da aduane ye de bebre no na ye buru ni fita China ni o deliver the amount etieti mamra obe wo da boat se uba o se yangu obeba no na buroni na wotwi anase foreigner ofi Nigeria anase Benin Togo eno so tietia Ghana mamra na so mpenifo te ho no mo a wo hwe mpenifo te sai ye na mamra wa ha sei na mamra di tia sa adwuma no na mpenifo bo mani agusu no muntu ho na mo ne de mo ma mpenifo ne ekosi dwada so mo hu ni se mpenifo tu ho na mo a o mo ankasa de tumi ni be hye wonsam store bia onye Ghana ni na so wo ye bodwa adwuma no ni titiri na Abossey Okai no o mehwe no matum na atumi abo mo so adwuma no o mo ye no atumi afa ne ntoma pa edie.
To be very honest, I don't know how to react here because, you know, in as much as the GIPC law speaks against traders, you know, foreigners doing retail businesses in Ghana, I don't know if it's also under the ECOWAS rule, which says that if a foreigner is already doing something in Ghana, please do not do that same businesses. For example, there's a time a Ghanaian came to Nigeria to buy something. So the person was telling someone that I know that in Ghana, they don't allow, for example, if you know you're selling oil, that's motor oil, a Ghanaian is selling motor oil, do not sell that, because he was actually saying that he wanted to start adding oil to his business in Ghana. But because he's a Nigerian, doing business in Ghana, right? So because he noticed that a lot of Ghanaians around him are selling the oil and he checked it, there's no much gain, he decided to leave it for them. So he is not touching it and he just decided to leave it for them to avoid problems. This is what I'd wanted Nigerians to do. If you go to this particular market or anywhere, because in as much as these guys are doing it, other people will start joining. Yes, once they heard that spare parts areas are already protesting, a lot of people will join the protest. So if you know you want to start up a business and you notice that Ghanaians are already doing the businesses, which are locals, make sure you desist from that particular business. You can decide to try out other things, other brands. There are so many things to do. When you come to motor parts, there are so many parts of the car. Like they have fancies, they have oil, they have boats, they have a lot. So look for the one that suits you and do that one so that you guys will not be having back and forth clash with Ghanaians. Now, another thing I would like to say is that in as much as I went through the comment section, a lot of people were criticizing that these guys were really treating Nigerians bad because Ghanaians are moving freely in our country doing their businesses. Let me say something. This is Nigeria. It is left for our own government to sit up. If our government feels like our Nigerians are being treated unjustly, you know, in Ghana, they should sit up and start doing things right in Nigeria. Maybe they should reinforce their own law too that would tell Ghanaians to leave. It's just that simple. Instead of like, I don't just believe that people have rights. You don't have a say in Ghana. You're just a foreigner, and that's where you remain, and that is what you are. So you guys should not come here and be saying that we are against what Ghanaians are doing to Nigerians in Ghana, you know, Let the law take it upon and let Nigeria follow suit. Yes, do me, I do you. Man no go verse. Do me, even God no go verse. So let us stop channeling our energy into things that does not make sense, you know, and doing the needful. I'm not supporting that, but I cannot be here and also be there. Right? They have their country and they have what they want to do. So it's left for us to come back and do what we also need to do. Right? You cannot speak for people and decide for them. Last time I checked, that is Ghana, and Ghana is for Ghanaians. Okay. Another thing they also stated clearly was the fact that even some Ghanaians were actually concerned. They didn't really like this whole thing because they felt like it's only in Nigeria stores that you come and you get things cheaper. They were still also urging their own fellow Ghanaians to regulate prices. I think that's where Ghanaian the authorities in charge, the president, the councillors, the president, of course, and every other person that regulates market prices should work more on regulating prices. Because last time I checked, a guy was complaining that even as much as CDs has been appreciating back to back against USD, that the price of items are still way high. People will tell you that they bought it $1. Come on now. So if these guys will regulate prices, I believe that they might not really need Nigerians around, because a lot of people kept saying things like, it's okay if you guys want Nigerians to leave. Nigerians will leave. Nigerians will stop doing retail businesses. But are you guys also going to work on your prices so that things will be fair? I remember a video I made where a guy was criticizing the Nigeria must go, that he didn't really like, that, you know, he one of the things he actually made mention of a lot of the times in that video, I already filmed that video, I would have attached it, but I already filmed the video, was price regulations. That the reason why Ghanaians are still stable in the market and all that is because of Nigerians doing businesses there, because they know how to sell things well. So I believe by now, Ghanaians have seen the plight of their own fellow Ghanaians, and I feel if you know a businessman in Ghana, and you guys want Nigerians to stop doing retail businesses in your country, just maybe you can also try to work more on regulating your prices so that people can be able to afford it without, you know, robbing the bank and all that, right? I'm going to end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comment section. Are you already there witnessing? The guy Nyash News said he was there live and he saw it happen. The video I also shared was in 2021, but it has to do with same Abossey Okai. And I just murdered that name. Please forgive me. Let me know in the comment section. Just write, you murdered that name. Let me know, people that watch this video to the end. I'm going to end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments. This is your first time coming across my face. My name is Ujia. Welcome to Uncut. Don't make your last by subscribing. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.